to PositiveMindset.tv, where each week we delve into the mindsets and see how they are creating our experiences. From our finances, our career, our children, our health, our relationships. Hi, my name is Leesa Myers, and I am so excited to have you here with us today. Today we are talking about what to do when you doubt everything. 5 steps to move you forward. Do you ever question everything that is happening to you and you just want to hide? When going through transition in our lives, we begin to question everything we are doing, falling into lack of confidence, inspiration, and motivation. Going through divorce is one of the most difficult transitions in life. It affects every aspect of our lives: emotional, mental, physical, financial, and spiritual. My mother and father divorced when I was 10. My mother had to work 2 jobs and was never home. We did not see Dad, and we felt abandoned. We eventually lost our home, and my mom found that alcohol helped her cope. We had no security. There was also learned behaviors around money. My mother was a waitress, and each day she would put her tips in jars. We always knew that how much money or lack of money we had by the jars. If there was money in there, then we were okay. If there wasn't, we were broke. Today my brother has a jar of money on his dresser. It doesn't matter how much money is in the bank. If his jar is empty, he panics and thinks he is broke. When we lost the house, my mom put all of our belongings into a friend's basement. Mom, my younger brother, and me left town, and Mom's friend said that she tried to get in touch with Mom, but was unable to do so. She had decided to refinish her basement and got rid of all of our stuff, all of our belongings, all of our pictures, anything that was even sentimental, any knickknacks, everything was gone. Mom always said that friends were more important than stuff. And she went on to have a good relationship with this friend. What I learned is stuff, and you can always replace it. I have separated from my husband a few times during our 39 years of marriage. I was the one that always left, and I knew that I would be okay. I have friends that have gone through divorce, and it is devastating for them. They do not know how they will manage and what will happen. They go through the feelings of being a failure and discouragement and disillusion because there is a belief that if I'm a good wife, yes, we have problems, but we stay married. Of course, the fastest destruction I have seen in relationships is when a third person is introduced into the relationship. I know in my heart of hearts, I would not be married if my husband or I would have had an affair. My father cheated on my mother, and I seen how it affected our family. Even though my father married the person he was having the affair with, she was always the other woman, and the distrust it caused in the family. Believe me, I've had invites from other men, but my belief was I would lose everything and I would lose me. No man is worth the hurt and the destruction to me or my family. My mom would tell me, when a door closes, another door opens. It is just hell in the hallway. So how can you cope while in the hallway? Today we are going to reveal 5 steps that will help you move forward in the transition of your life and begin to move into a space of renewed confidence, inspiration, and motivation. Ernest Holmes says, when you separate the belief from the believer, healing begins. So number 1, end the belief that you are a failure and that there is something wrong with you. Stop worrying about what everyone else will think. When you see that you are okay, that you will survive and thrive, it becomes easier to move forward. Number 2, allow yourself to mourn the ending of a relationship. It is just like a death. It will take time. Suffering comes when you think this should not be happening, or you're fighting against reality. Byron Katie says that when you fight against reality, you only lose 100% of the time. Reality is you are getting a divorce. Now what? When you step out of the fear or into the present, you are now in control of your destiny. Let me repeat that. When you step out of the fear and into the present, you are in control of your destiny. Number 3, if you have children, you and your ex will need to act like adults and put the children first. Do not believe that by telling your children that mommy and daddy still love them and they will never stop loving them, they are going to believe you. They are going to test your boundaries with everything they have. And also remember, never talk bad about the other. Your children are made up of both of you. When you say something negative about your ex, you are saying something negative about your child. And frankly, why should your child trust you or your ex? You have just turned their world upside down. Your children need to see you survive and thrive. They need to know that hard times come, and when they do, you can be, as Don Yeager said his mom told him, you can be bitter or you can be better. Show your children how to be better when life is turned upside down. Number 4, head trash. Head trash is unsubstantiated thoughts and belief. This is the fear that I am not good enough. I will never be okay. My friends and family who decided to work on themselves, that took care of themselves, that took the positive road, and that sought to heal themselves inside out, say the best thing that ever happened to them was their divorce. It pushed them to a place to seek help for them. They could see the unhappiness that both of the partners were experiencing and that it was unhealthy for both of them to continue. My friends are stronger. Do not take drugs or alcohol, like my mom, to take away the pain. The only way to get through the pain is to get through the pain. Do not shut down. Invite your supportive friends, family, into your space. Dwell on the positive, not the negative. The negative will take you downward into a destructive spiral. 5, create a support team. At the end of the day, in divorce, you need to make decisions that will impact your life and lifestyle. It is better to make the decision with a clear head, not an emotional volcano that is ready to erupt at any time. People will come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Cherish each one. Your ex-husband came into your life for a reason and a season, with children for a lifetime. Make peace with yourself and with him to live life in a positive atmosphere. We have a neighbor that had a bitter divorce. They had one child that they fought for custody over and over. This neighbor and his ex-wife never remarried because they were and are so hateful towards each other. There was never any space for healing and moving on. You don't want this. So to recap, divorce is a very difficult place to be. You will survive and you will thrive. If you choose to do so, you are in control of your own destiny. 1, end the belief that you are a failure and that there is something wrong with you. 2, allow yourself to mourn the ending of a relationship. 3, if you have children, you and your ex will need to act like adults and put the children first. 4, head trash. Head trash is unsubstantiated thoughts and belief. Move to positive thoughts. 5, create a support team. At the end of the day, in divorce, you will need to make decisions that will impact your life and lifestyle. If you like what you hear, please share with others on Twitter, Facebook, Google+. Until next week, you are creating your life and relationships. If you are not happy with the results, I can help. Go to positivemindset.tv and receive your free relationship strategy session with me today. Until next week, you make the world a better place.